Part of my road trip includes borrowing the boss's van because I am lucky enough to have a boss that is so gracious that he is willing to help us out however he can. You guys all know how much I love being on camera, but Aaron is forcing our hand to, see, I still can't even figure out the camera. He's forcing our hand to do more of these vlogs, whatever you want to call them. So here I am trying to do the thing. Got a busy day today of being on the road, going from my house outside of Front Royal to Winchester to Wytheville, Virginia. I don't know if any of you know where that is, but it's on the way to East Tennessee, straight down 81, down the Shenandoah corridor. So it's a nice drive anyway. Give you a quick view of my yard again. I definitely don't have the worst view in the world. I'm not sure if mountain living is totally for me, but it works for now, and it is a little bit peaceful, that's for sure. Got a big wood pile over there that needs to be chopped and stacked a bit more. So many goddamn leaves, I can't stand it. I've had my yard blown twice now, and they'll have to come a third time to do my gutters again also. Anyway, we'll get on the road. No road trip would be complete without your ride or die. Most of you know who he is, but some of you might not. He's working on his social media fame. All right, buddy. Hi, my baby. Ready to go? Heading on up to Winchester to swap out vehicles for the day. Part of my road trip includes borrowing the boss's van because I am lucky enough to have a boss that is so gracious that he is willing to help us out however he can. I don't have a van right now. I'm still cruising around in my truck, not quite ready to let it go, but it's on the horizon. And but part of the logistical nightmare of having my truck is that I can't do shit with it. So borrowing the boss's van to head down to Wytheville to pick up a big order of Roughland kennels. Some of you guys might be familiar with them. There's actually one behind me right now. They're kind of the standard crate that we use when we're transporting dogs, if we keep dogs in crates when they're with us for any reason. We really swear by Roughland because they are incredibly safe, crash tested. I won't say a dog has never broken out of one. I've never personally had a dog break out of one, but they are very, very, very difficult for a dog to escape from, which is great for dogs that have become escape artists or dogs that have some anxiety in their crates, because once they realize that they can't get out, it's kind of a non-issue. So I purchased a large order of Roughlands from a good friend of mine in Middle Tennessee, and she has been gracious enough as well to meet me halfway so I can pick up all these crates. My co-pilot has transitioned to his normal spot, which is pretty dangerous, but we're kind of professionals at this point. Sneaking in the back. Let's see what we got here. And here we have a couple vans and nowhere for me to park. My co-pilot is pretty comfortable. He's got himself a nice plush blanket. What do you think, buddy? bus stop. Ah, buddy. We got a noisy passenger back there. This is very important. Aaron said diesel, diesel, diesel. So I'm gonna make sure I put diesel, diesel, diesel in his van. Crates come in cardboard boxes because they are all one solid piece of plastic, molded plastic. That's another cool feature about them. They can't break. They've done experiments with dropping hundreds of pounds on top of these crates from second-story windows and all kinds of craziness. And if anything, the crate just slightly bends at the top a little bit, but this molded solid piece of plastic is pretty sturdy. So they unfortunately it makes it a little challenging for shipping, and they come in huge wasteful cardboard boxes that either have to be burned or taken to the dump afterwards. But regardless, the crates are totally worth it, and they definitely are what keep your dogs safe when they are traveling with us. So yeah, just a little tired. It's only 7 o'clock, but feels a lot later. Logging those Ridgeside miles. Yep. Sometimes this is what Ridgeside miles look like. Gotta stay alert, stay alive. Lots lots of caffeine.